Hey, today is Friday the 13th. I'm still sick, by the way. Living in a swamp has actually, completely wrecked my immune system. But I wanted to talk about uh, futurists and how fucking stupid they actually are. Because, there's. I'm not subscribed to these channels, but I participate in the community a lot. But there's some futurism channels I watch, and I comment and stuff. Anyway, futurists, a lot of these people, they are so stupid. You can literally say something that uses technology right now, that exists right now. Like, uh, I always talk about terraforming Mars and how easy that would actually be because you have oxygen and iron right there on the surface, down 50 meters. The whole planet is covered in rust, which is oxygen and iron, and you can separate those. You can actually use, I believe it is electrolysis, but if it's not electrolysis, it is actually a similar process, which splits up the oxygen and the iron. You can do that, and you can uh, you have the whole planet covered in this shit. You have enough oxygen there to make an atmosphere. You have enough iron there to fill the core, to actually drill down to the core and stuff the core full of iron. And then you still have some left over for building. Okay, there's a lot of material on Mars. But whenever I bring this up, one time I brought it up in a Facebook group that was run by one of these people, and these futurists, they were all like, "No, it's better to put gray goo on the planet and wait a billion years." I'm like, "You fucking retarded? The fuck's wrong with you? Gray goo. First off, gray goo doesn't even exist yet. We don't even know if it's actually possible. And secondly, this is all shit that uses technology that exists right now. We could start right now. We could have it done in 20 years. Tops. Right now. Of course, the gravity would still be weaker than Earth's. It would the atmosphere might be a little less dense than Earth's, but those are things we can work around. And the day will be a little longer than Earth's still. Those are things we can deal with. We can work around those. We don't need exact conditions. Even on Earth, we don't have the exact conditions everywhere. People live on top of mountains. People live in valleys. People live next to the ocean. People live next to lakes. People live in the middle of a fucking forest. Human beings adapt very easily. And if we make conditions that are at least sort of like Earth, we'll be good. We can grow plants. We can grow livestock. We can have food. We can build shit. We can do any of that. But don't dare tell that to futurists, because they're more inclined to wait a billion years for technology that doesn't exist yet and could possibly never exist. But I left a comment on one of these futurism videos not long ago, and I got two people responding, and one of them completely missed the point, because I didn't say they said shipping mass amounts of iron would be so ineffective and inefficient. And I was like, no one said anything about shipping shit to fucking Mars, you dumb fuck. I said, separate the iron and oxygen on Mars in the fucking soil the whole planet's made of this shit. Okay? Separate that shit. Use that shit. Okay? We're not talking about shipping a whole planet's worth of oxygen to Mars. We're talking about shipping converters and collectors to Mars, which is those are rovers. We can send 5 or 6 rovers and do that shit, okay? They just have to scoop up the dirt, split it, collect it. That's all that has to happen. But this person was so stupid, they misread what I said and misinterpreted it as me saying we need to ship a whole planet's worth of iron and oxygen on to Mars. It's fucking stupid. Fuck off. And then the second person was more intelligent. I will say that. They were much more intelligent. But they don't seem to understand that iron in the core of a planet is what makes the magnetosphere. Like, that's basic fucking knowledge. How do you not know that? How the fuck do you not know that? But then they misinterpreted what I said, because I said something about, like, after we've got the atmosphere established and the magnetosphere reestablished, we drop like arc-type ships that carry plants and animals, so we can grow food and grow animals and have livestock. But they seem to have interpreted that as somehow like dropping asteroids onto the planet. I don't know where the fuck these dumbasses come from. Futurism is cool and all, but you don't have to be fucking retarded about this shit. Grow a fucking brain! Peace.